And it is time to get started. We're going to keep this gathering to 30 minutes. Again, welcome. We are excited that you chose Temple University. Please turn on your camera and make sure your microphone is on mute. This Zoom is being recorded and will be posted to cst.temple.edu/welcome24. My name is Maddie and I am a junior majoring in biology. This Zoom is our kickoff to the academic year. If you downloaded the Temple Together interactive app, stay until the end of the Zoom to scan the QR code to earn points for the Convocation badge. To warm up, here is a poll. Why did you choose Temple University? You have 30 seconds to make your selection. Your options are 1, it was close to home, 2, you love Philadelphia, 3, the prestige and opportunities of the biology department, 4, financial aid package and or scholarship, 5, I have a crush on Hooter, or 6, all of the above. I chose Temple because it was close to home and Philly is such a fun city to live in with many opportunities to take advantage of after college. And the top response is prestige and opportunities of the biology department. We're very lucky to have such a prestigious biology department here at Temple. We are glad you chose Temple and specifically a biology department major. There are over 8 different majors in the biology department, so we are a very diverse group. This slide shows the states and countries that you, the 500 plus incoming biology department students, represent. This incoming class comes from 19 states plus Washington, D.C. and 12 countries. Now let us find out why you chose a biology department major. You have 30 seconds to participate in poll number 2. Your options are 1, is a versatile major, 2, you were good at biology in high school, so it seemed like the right fit, 3, you're interested in doing research, 4, you plan on going into the medical field, 5, a family member, friend, teacher recommended the major for you, or 6, all of the above. Biology is my major because I was good at it in high school, so I decided to pursue it in college as well. The top response is, I plan on going into the medical field. So at Temple, you can get involved with PPHS and make those dreams of going into the medical field come true. Now on to our first speakers. Please welcome the Biology Department Chair, Bob Sanders, and Vice Chair, Eric Cortez. Together, they lead the department's teaching, research, and outreach initiatives. Dr. Sanders and Dr. Cortez, the Zoom floor is yours.
Thank you, Maddie. I don't know if you can see my face now, but it's a little different than the picture that they have put up on the slideshow. That's because I was recently in Antarctica and quit shaving while I was there. I want to welcome you all. We're happy to have you in the biology department. We're excited about a new class, and we're hoping everything works out with a lot of our classes online. One of the things I wanted to do was to cover the types of courses that you guys can take when you're in our department. We have a very broad base of instructors and researchers that are in the biology department. And I just wanted to highlight about 5 of 6 of those so you could hear a little bit about some of the research that goes on in our department, as well as realize that these people are teaching courses related to their research as well. So as you move on into your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th years, you'll have opportunities to take any of a wide variety of courses. The breadth I also wanted to mention is that you're not just limited to biology, BA, or BS. We have several degrees that are centered or umbrellaed under the biology department. They include biology with teaching, neuroscience, cellular and molecular, genome medicine, which is a new major that just started this year or last year. We have a new major that's going to start next year in ecology, evolution, and biodiversity, if you're interested in those things. And of course, you can major in biochemistry or biophysics, which is a which are both taken in combination with those two departments. So if you could run to the next slide, please, Barb. Not what I was expecting, but this is important. The biology office is on the second floor of the BioLife building. Right as you come to the top of the stairs, you take a left and it's through the double doors. We do have moderately large graduate student program with 92 graduate students. We have 79 biology faculty, and we also have the biology student club. And you should be able to get involved. And these slides are just to spotlight a few of our professors in the department. That's on the left-hand picture, that's Dr. Matt Helms standing on the right. He's been studying spotted lanternfly recently. I don't know if you've heard much about it, but it's an invasive insect that has major agricultural effects, and he's trying to understand its invasivity and how it spreads. He was just quoted in today's New York Times, as a matter of fact. Next slide. This is our vice chair, who you'll hear from in a few minutes. That's Dr. Eric Cordes. And he may mention this, but he was on a oceanographic research cruise that discovered a deep sea reef off the eastern coast of the United States where none was realized to be. And so that's kind of an exciting thing. Next slide. Dr. Sergey Pon is a computational biologist that uses genomics and bioinformatics, and he's got a grant to look at the virus that causes the SARS, COVID. And Dr. Rachel Spiegler is an ecologist who studies evolutionary population ecology. She does quantitative genetics, and she's also interested in conservation biology. So remember, these are your faculty that are teaching courses in both introductory and in things that are related to their research. Next slide, please. Dr. Anna Moore is a neurobiologist, and she studies molecular signals that are driving neuronal plasticity. And Jocelyn Bem is another ecologist who's interested in the mechanisms of species decline and looking at ways and strategies that we may be able to reduce those. Next slide. Dr. Amy Freestone is also an ecologist, and she's just been appointed director of our new ecological field station, which is out at Temple Ambler. If you haven't been out there or didn't even know it existed, this is a newly created last fall and will be expanding. And she also won last year, she won the Italia Iri Foundation Distinguished Teacher of the Year. So you'll want to get Amy as an instructor. And I could have picked a number of faculty that are interested in medicine, but Dr. Antonio Giordano leads the Sabaro Health Research Organization, which is in the BioLife building, and they focus primarily on cancer research. So we have a wide variety of faculty interests and courses that are offered, and you have a lot of flexibility as you go on. I think that's it for the slides that I had up, and maybe I can turn the podium over to Eric Cordes now, who's the vice chair, if that makes sense.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to biology. Bob did a great job of kind of setting this up, and Maddie introducing everything. I just wanted to point out that you know, these professors and many more are doing a lot of active research in the department. They are teaching these courses that you will have as you go, and they're teaching courses in their specialty. I teach the introductory biology course for students in the honors program, if you happen to be in honors, and some other upper level courses in ecology, and a science communications course that'll be starting pretty soon. We also have the Institute for Genomic Medicine that's led by Sudhir Kumar, Ananias Escalante, and Sergey Pon, and they work on really cutting edge research relating genetics and genomics and evolutionary history to medicine, really a different perspective and a different way of looking at medicine that's going to become more and more important in the future, as we can see right now. As Bob said, Sergey is leading a research project into the COVID virus, looking to see its evolutionary rate, where it came from, how fast it's mutating. And we live in the same town. I ran into him recently. He said his life has been completely consumed by this research, as you can imagine. But the one thing that we like to stress is that you should try and get involved in research as early as possible. All of the professors in the department have undergraduates conducting research in their lab, and it's really just a great opportunity to get your hands on the material and really know the best way to figure out if this is the career for you is to try it, to get in there, to get in the lab, start doing some of this work, figure out, exactly what it is that biologists do day to day, and really decide if that's for you, and it will improve your education in lots of ways, but really open up your experience to the study of the field of biology by getting involved in research early. So that's it. I'll turn it back over to Maddie. Welcome once again. I look forward to seeing you all around campus.
Thank you, Dr. Sanders and Dr. Cordes. We are excited for the start of the school year. Next, we're going to break into smaller groups to get to know each other. You've been pre-assigned to a Zoom breakout room with an upperclassman biology department student or a CST peer advisor leader. In order to get to know each other, your breakout room leader will ask a question of the room, and we want to hear your responses. Okay, here we go in 3. 1, 2, 3, breakout. Well, welcome back from your breakout group. I hope you were able to make a few connections. Up next is a brief recorded message from Dr. Michael Klein, Dean of the College of Science and Technology, who couldn't join us today. Dean Klein is an accomplished computational scientist who became Dean of our college in 2013. For those who don't know what a dean is in charge of everything at a college, from research directions to faculty hiring, to making sure a curriculum is up to date. A dean probably turns on the lights in the morning and turns them off at night, and then checks to make sure they're the right kind of bulbs. Dean Klein has won numerous scientific awards and published hundreds of research articles. He's also a fellow of the Royal Society, that is the FRS that you will see after his name. The Royal Society is a significant honor. The Society is a scientific organization whose past members include people like Isaac Newton and Stephen Hawking. Now those are some impressive colleagues. More importantly, Dean Klein is dedicated to making our college the best it can be. Let's watch Dean Klein's message.
Welcome everyone to the College of Science and Technology. I trust that you enjoyed Convocation and learned more about each other and the many opportunities in your department. Your Temple years have begun. Here are tips on how to succeed at the College of Science and Technology. I want to stress how important it is to stay safe. Please follow Temple's 4 guidelines for keeping our community healthy. Number 1, face coverings. Number 2, physical distancing. Number 3, hand hygiene. And number 4, health monitoring. Remember, we are all in this together so that we can stay together. So how will you succeed here at the College of Science and Technology? Here are 3 tips. Number 1, ask questions. Ask anyone, professors, faculty advisors, advising staff, and your classmates. Number 2, seize opportunity. Here at the college, we offer the undergraduate research program, new international research options, job fairs, career development activities, and many student organizations and clubs. So, take advantage of what we have to offer. Number 3, this is likely the most important. Go to class, whether it's in person online or hybrid. Participate, take notes, and do the work. That is how you will succeed in our college. Today, science and technology shape our world and can move our world towards a better tomorrow for all of us. For example, understanding coronavirus will lead to new therapeutics and vaccines. Autonomous cars can end traffic jams. Genomics will lead to advances in personal medicine. There will be unimagined inventions and discoveries in the years ahead, created by people just like you. These are challenging times, but I want you to set one goal for yourself. First-year students graduate in 4 years. Transfer students graduate on time. Thank you all, good luck, and go Owls!
Thank you to Dean Klein. Before this Zoom comes to an end, let's share our social media handles on the virtual whiteboard. Simply go to View at the top of your screen and select Annotate or select View Options. You should see a button that says Annotate. This will give you access to type your social media handle. My social media handle is @MaddieMarkson. I follow @CST Peers on Instagram. The CST Peers are always posting something fun. Sometimes they even do giveaways. Plus, they're a good resource for information. And if you guys are having trouble writing your names, you can actually type it. Yeah, I see some people are doing that. Well, thank you all for sharing your social media contacts. While today's convocation went fast, get ready, the Temple Together QR code will be on the screen shortly. Please welcome back Department Chair Dr. Sanders to close today's event.
Thank you again, Maddie. Well, we had a little bit of a glitch getting some of the people into the breakout rooms, but all in all, I think everyone made it in, and I hope you made some contacts there. Once again, I want to reiterate what Dean Klein has said. For those courses that you're taking on campus, I want you to be careful in the buildings, but I want you to have fun, but just be careful. And I'm glad you'll all be here, and you're welcome to Temple and